Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in booking a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, as are the steps to book a reading if you do not want to go through the website. And also the prices are down there as well. And I look forward to reading for you. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by the loud sound of the singing bowl. And the song of the singing bowl, while the striker, goes around the bowl, really gives me insight into the energetic energy of this reading and of what needs to be heard. So it really is quite beautiful. So sometimes the song is, just very harmonious, and sometimes it is a little bit more chaotic. So yeah, just be aware of that. Keep your ears open for it. All right, Taurus. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Taurus. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So you're crowned by the Nine of Wands reversed. We then have the Hermit reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Three of Pentacles, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so we're going to be stubborn this month. We can be very, very stubborn, Taurus. We have the King of Cups reversed. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the World reversed. We have the Ten of Wands. We have Judgment, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, angels and spirit guides. And we have the Three of Swords. Okay. So let me just see everything. Yeah, everything is in frame, so that is very good. All right, give me a moment. What's very interesting here is that we have a warring energy going on. We want to be out in the middle of everything, and yet we're also being called to connect with our inner selves and see our deepest desires and what we really want. This is going to be a month where it is scary, but we are being pushed to walk the path least followed, or to move forward in a way that we didn't think we would be able to, or we thought was barred to us in one way or another. And this month is about us conquering fears and seeing ourselves. We're stepping out of a curse, or we felt cursed. We felt like everything we did, like, the exact opposite of the Midas touch, right? Type of thing. Everything we did had, had a veil over it, had, a misstep to it. Why does this always happen to me? Type of deal. And we're going to see ourselves coming out of that energy during this month and coming into ourselves more and more. Or putting down an astoundingly heavy burden that we've been carrying. And even though we don't feel like the new season has opened up to us, we feel like we're entering life in a new way, or we're looking at life in a new way. So let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, there are 3 things you have to do. You have to like, you have to comment with a butterfly, and you have to subscribe. Commenting with a butterfly lets me know you want to be in the running to receive a reading. If you don't, then you would not like to be in the running to receive a reading, and that will be, of course, respected. Yeah, and guys, just make sure the the winner will be announced on Sundays, and only the winner is to contact me, because if we can't be fair, right, and respect the winner, then I will have to rethink doing these giveaways. And I love doing these giveaways because I love, you know, showing my appreciation and my honor for you guys who have built this channel into something so astounding and are so wonderful. So yeah, let's just be respectful about it all, okay? So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have productivity reverse. I know you're probably thinking, Dane, how many reverse cards can I possibly have? It's not a bad thing to have reverse cards. It's the way the cards can speak to us. There's 78 cards. You know, they can't always say the same exact thing. And here with productivity reversed, excuse me, this can be a month where we aren't as productive as we thought we would be, or we're kind of thrown a curveball, which slows us down. And I can really see us berating ourselves for not being as productive, not working as hard, not, going after things as fiercely. And so we have to cut ourselves some slack. That's going to be very important. And I just need a sip of water. Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Is communication reverse. This is a blockage in our throat chakra. We're picking up on a lot of things and actually being able to hone in on our communication, on the person that we are communicating with, can actually be very overwhelming during this time, right? We're listening to this person, we're listening to that person, this is happening, that is happening. So being aware of this is going to be just important for us, because it's getting a little bit intense and it's getting a little bit overwhelming. So knowing that, singing, humming, connecting with our throat chakra is going to be so important. Chanting can also be a great way to connect with our throat chakra. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is justice. So this is Libra energy. Time frame September 23rd to October 22nd. We might be having a bit of difficulty with a Libra energy. So just acknowledging that is going to be important. But we may also really feel things right now aren't just, aren't fair, aren't in balance. We can be dealing with injustices and looking at things and being like, what the heck is going on here? But also we're being forced during this month to find our voice and stand up for ourselves, and in a way that embraces our power and embraces what we love. We are going to be confronted with emotional manipulation, or somebody who wants to take what we're doing and warping it into something negative and something bad and something, overwhelming for us. So just being mindful about that is going to be really important. This is like a dark empath, type of energy. This is somebody who can read you pretty well and who can read people pretty well. And they could have used that gift so beautifully to enhance the world so lovingly, and they just chose not to. So just being aware of this is going to be really important. There's also going to be a a bit of a transactional, energy to them, meaning like tit for tat. I'll do exactly what you did for me and no more and no less, type of deal. So being aware of that is going to be important, because they're always going to make you feel like they did more for you than you did for them. It's not going to be true, but that's how they're going to manipulate the situation. So just be mindful about that during this time, Taurus, because you really don't need that energy. And it'd be really important to walk away from that energy. But that energy is kind of like gatekeeping, a way that we think traditionally, I'm supposed to be walking forward in that direction. That's the path I'm supposed to be on. And it's actually, this person is put as a roadblock for us to say, you know what, the heck with that. I'm walking a completely different path. I'm doing things my way. I'm moving forward, under my own tenacity and within my own, gumption of self. We are crowned with the 9 of Wands reverse. We are really tired of fighting battles. We really are. We're like, I am tired of one battle after another, of putting out one fire after another, of this overwhelming, chaotic energy drain. And we're walking away from it. We are. We're saying, no, I'm choosing me. I'm walking away. The Hermit reversed. We're being called to turn inward, to slow down and to look inward. And we're not really going to want to. We're going to want to look externally, find the answers externally. And the answers are going to be internal. It's that story that I love so much about the God's head being hidden within man. When all beings were gods and they were creating man, and they said, where should we hide the God's head so man can also know that they are gods? And of course, with a little g, totally respectful, right? And they said on the top of the highest mountain, when God said, and they said, no, 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 no. He'll climb the mountain. They'll find it. In the deepest part of the sea, oh no, they'll go to the deepest part of the sea. They'll find it. Out into space, no, they'll find it there as well. What about within man? What if we hide the God's head within human beings? And they said, perfect. We'll never think to look there. And here, that's the thing. Like our dreams and our ambitions and our soul and our tenacity of being is saying, look inward, look inward. And yet we're thinking it's saying, look outward, look outward. Look at what everybody else is achieving. Look how I have to keep up, type of thing. No, look inward. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, there is a sense of feeling, like I'll never be recognized the way that I want to be. I will never have the success that other people have. This is also we can very much be in the comparison trap. And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. We're also going to think, oh, I'm cursed, right? Generational curses can come up. We can be like, oh, well, this happened to my ancestors, my family. I saw this and now it's happening to me. It's just how it is, or people like us, we just don't get ahead. And there's going to be something here where you start working with other people, where you start coming together, seeing other people, and it's going to be something that starts to shatter that. It's like, well, if that person could be successful, and I know a heck of a lot more than they do, then, who am I giving my power to? And then we're going to start to see us breaking a generational curse. We're going to start to see ourselves stepping out of a shadow that was too widely wrapped around ourselves for too long. And it brings us to the 5 of Cups. It's change your mind, change your life. We're having a hard time. We're a bit stubborn during this month. We're going to be a bit stubborn, a bit kind of like single-minded, laser focus type of deal. And we're going to have to get out of our head and get out of our own way. That is going to be an important thing. With the King of Cups, just be mindful. Water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Be mindful of somebody who is emotionally manipulative coming in and really using their powers for evil. I mean, like that is a bit, a bit dramatic, right, to say evil, but they could do such good. And you can feel that within them. Like they could have done such good, but they like causing chaos. So just be mindful of that chaos. And here, there is a sense of the world, like the world opening up, but we need to turn inward. It's not about the world opening up. It's about us connecting with ourselves. It's about our inner world connecting with us and seeing our success and seeing our prosperity and seeing that we've completed a cycle, because we have the world here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is reversed and the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. These are 10 cards. And the 10 of Wands is the upright one. We can see that we're putting down the burdens that we've carried, that we're aware of. But it's also here, a person being lit on fire, which is, quite intense, where I'm being consumed by my responsibilities. I'm being consumed by what is expected of me, or what I think is expected of me. And that is going to be a big thing to release here. It's also, we have the Wands and we have the Pentacles. That's the waking world. It's not our spiritual world that we need to worry about or that we're concerned about. It's not, finding our voice that we're concerned about. It is how we are performing in the world compared to everyone else. And we're judging ourselves very harshly. Now is the time, as we look inward to ourselves and, we fight the urge to kind of not do that. We start to say, okay, what do I need to carry? What is important to me? And what do I need to let go? What is too overwhelming? What do I not need in my life anymore? And it brings us then to judgment. We need to accept ourselves, to judge ourselves, to look at ourselves, not be judging in like that mean, harsh way, but in that way of like, okay, I'm looking at the situation and I'm seeing what needs to be done, and I'm being honest and forthright and productive, and I'm opening up the door to me. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, we can feel like, I almost feel like we're in a karmic trap, right? It's not a karmic trap in a way of a bad thing, but like we know something bigger is coming and we're moving towards that during this month. We're moving towards so much more. But it's not about this big, huge change. This month is about small, little changes that down the road make huge changes in our lives, set us forward on a path that is like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. And I didn't think that. And oh, what about this? And it opens up the door because we're healing from heartbreak and sorrow and grief and pain. We're healing. And this month is about healing. It's about honoring what we have been through and about seeing ourselves and honoring ourselves and loving ourselves and not, sitting there and making pain our whole identity, but saying, I have been through so much. I've seen so much in my life and I'm still standing. And I am moving forward in love. And I am moving forward in compassion. And I'm no longer comparing myself. And I'm no longer weighing myself down. Like I can be so helpful and so good that people will like me. Here's the thing that during this month, what you're going to learn also, it doesn't matter if people like you or if they don't. What matters is that you like you. And that is going to be a really big thing. It's like, no, I'm proud of me. And they can say whatever the heck they want to say. Doesn't matter. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message. And this is revolution. And that's what we're going through. We're going through a revolution. We are changing our world. And we are stubborn and we are tenacious and we are going to be very single-minded with things during this time. And people are going to be like, no, like look at it this way, look at it that way. We're going to have to fall during this month just a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's not going to be a big thing, but we're going to have to be like, oh, okay, not that. It's kind of like running into a wall and be like, oh, okay, shake it off. Like, when your dog is running and they smack into something and then they just shake it off and they keep going and you're like, whoa, okay. That's how I see this month for us. It's like there's something, we hit a wall and it's like, it's no big deal. Other people would be like, oh my God, that's huge, huge. But we're going to be like, no, I got this. I got this. And that's the energy that we're bringing to this. Like, I got this. And we might have the zoomies at times, right? Like this big intensity of like, no, it has to be like this. And then we're going to pull it back in and be like, oh, okay, I see it now. I see the bigger picture. It moves us then to our chakra message, which is inspiration. This is the sacral chakra. We are being inspired. We are tenacious. We are opening up doors in ways that we just didn't imagine that we could or couldn't imagine that we would. And that is going to be highly, highly inspiring for us. And yeah, it's embracing our creativity and our sensuality of being. So that is lovely. Now we have our energy to be mindful of, which is rebirth reversed, thinking that we can't change. And that's something what we're fighting against during this week. It's like, no, it has to be just like this. And Spirit's like, why? Why are we boxing ourselves in? It might be a very nice box that we're putting ourselves in, but why are we doing this to ourselves? It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Two of Pentacles, balance and harmony. Finding our balance, not having to juggle 18 million different things and have everything be the best and have everybody see it. It's like, no, we need the balance and harmony for ourselves, the calming energy to move ourselves forward. That is going to be an important thing, and that is going to be a beautiful thing. Don't take on too much. We're going to have that tendency. I love that it's right above the 10 of wands. We're going to have the tendency during this month to just take on more and more and more until we crack, and then we're just going to throw it down and be so angry at everything. It's like, no, go slow, go gentle, and know that you are a success. But balance and harmony of what you desire, of what you want, and what you're trying to achieve in this world. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Taurus, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless, and have a blessed month. Bye.